Um, Good morning. This is the most performative I've ever been. I'm in the garden in a dress. I wish you could see my whole outfit. Maybe I'll like put in a clip, but I am going to be harvesting what I can. I'm kind of over my garden. I'll be a genuine. It's overgrown. The rabbits have taken over. It's just one of those things where it's so much work and time that I do not have anymore. At the beginning of summer, sure. Now, not so much. Yeah. I'll just give you a little tour. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. We have overgrown cucumbers, and they're doing their best, hanging on by a thread. Over here, I have a watermelon that's coming along and a cricket. Over here, I have a Sharon-Tay melon. Or no, that's just a cantaloupe. That's not a Sharon-Tay melon. I have a cantaloupe. It's dead. Amazing. I have tons of tomatoes over there, but that is where the rabbits live. Similar over here. This is also where the rabbits live. That's a marshmallow plant that has died. Over here, a sunflower that the birds have thoroughly eaten, and that's great. I mean, it's for them. Over here again, these are some tomatoes I need to pick. Over here, and I have not watered this garden in like months. Over here I have my giant winter squash. Okay, they're doing amazing. I don't even know how I'm gonna store that in my house. Over here I have more winter squash growing. This is Georgia Candy Roaster. I have a bunch of tomatoes. I really need to come out and pick my tomatoes. And I have a bunch of peppers that I need to get. Here, let's do this video. Whoa. Look at my sunflower. Look at that. My sunflower, if it was standing upright, is as tall as my barn. Okay, now we're back in the back of the garden, which is quite beautiful. Also quite overgrown. I have a dying tree here that I planted. Again, there's nothing much I can do about it. It's just one of those things where you have to take a week off and then you come back and everything is just too much for you, you know? And it's going to be easier to manage and cut back in fall. And I don't want to do anything right now because it has like such an ecosystem going. And you mean, that's just an excuse. And it is. But also, like, it does have such an ecosystem going. And then over here, I do have some cucumbers I need to harvest that are getting overgrown. I have some tomatoes I need to get. But it's just one of the, I just don't want to. I need to cut that down before it turns into like really prickly briars. Let me go ahead and get this. Like, I'm just a bit too, I think lazy is the best word. I think I'm a bit too lazy to have a garden. Or at least this was a smaller garden for me this year. And we'll come over here and you can see what I'm doing. Kind of. But like this year, this was a smaller garden for me. And I really tried my best. Just anytime I get overwhelmed or like I lose focus, right? Like, excuse me. It's either I have to focus on the inside of my home or the outside of my home, and I can't do both. And it's just really, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I need to come out here on a rainy day and chop so much back. So like this I can save. We'll take that. None of those things have really ripened. There's a few nice yellow ones in here. Those look good. I live right next to a church, right there. And if they see me out here dressed like this, they're gonna come over and try to speak to me. And I don't want that to happen. That would have been a good tomato. How about we tear it off? We'll give it to the rabbits, and hopefully another one will grow. Same thing down here. Tear it off. Oh, sorry. I just hit a spider web. Okay, so I need to go and pick, I'm at my front garden again. I need to get this stuff in there, which is gonna be a trial. I don't know why I do this. I don't want to. There's bees in it. I'll get it later tonight. The bees are in it. I don't want to disturb them getting their breakfast. The cabbage moths are there. It's not my garden anymore. It's theirs. Do you understand there's fire behind you? Can you please get down? There is fire behind you. Okay, welcome back. We're inside. This is like the real video. Basically what I wanted to do is now every Sunday I will be posting my, and I don't know if someone else does this, I don't watch really personal vlogs. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this personal vlog, let's be honest. Start New Sundays. Start New Sundays are going to be where I recap my week, my goals, things I'm working on, projects, new recipes I tried, pretty much just for me. Like, this is my diary that's going online. Like, I have my journal right here. Let's go ahead and read what I wrote. Because I was like, oh, I should write a script because I ramble. Good luck, you know? Good luck, babe. I put overall a good week. I feel great getting stuff done, and I'm hoping the mental exhaustion goes away. What that is referring to is I'm trying to keep my house so clean, but I'm also a nanny, so I'm also keeping another person's home so clean, right? I'm doing their laundry, I'm doing their dishes, I'm doing my laundry, my dishes. And it's just one of those things where it's so hard. And similar to what I said in my, like at the start in the garden, working inside and working outside, and like I just don't have the time. Like I genuinely do not have the time, and I can't go out with my friends and family. And like yesterday I went to my nephew's birthday party, right? That was 2 hours away, and I worked in the morning, so all day yesterday when normally I could maybe stay home and clean and like go outside and garden. I couldn't, and today, yes, I can still do all of that stuff, but I kind of just want to relax too. Like, I don't know. So that's one thing, and it feels like, again, like I put right under it, I feel so defeated that this is unattainable. Which, like, yeah, maybe it is unattainable, and maybe I need to reassess how I go about these things and like just be okay with like doing the best I can, which just sounds so fake. Do the best you can, but like, what if like my best isn't good enough? You know, and I hate that. I hate like and it's all something we have to come to terms with because like usually your best isn't good enough. Anyway, I'm also trying to lose weight. I'm on Lexapro, which is, you know, pertinent to the story, but since being on Lexapro, I have gained like about 15 pounds. I weigh 192. I went to the doctor this past week, so I know I weigh 192 according to their scale. And adding that on top of everything else is just another layer of like, not only exhaustion, but like guilt and responsibility that like I feel morally bad. Like I feel like a moral failure, which comes from the Protestant work ethic we know. I put I'll be burnt out when I'm with the kids, hoping to like, oh yeah, okay, so I'll be burnt out when I'm working with the kids. And I wish I could walk in the morning and like work out in the morning and do all this stuff, but again, like for the rest of the day, like I'm exhausted. And will there come a point where like I won't be exhausted anymore? Because it feels like it feels like it never goes away. If I work out in the mornings, and I've tried it, like I'll work out consistently for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm constantly fatigued, and I hate it. And then I talked about money. I'm really trying to be more strategic with how I save and spend money. I have been making slush funds for myself, which is just like the envelope system where I'll take like $5 to like $10, $20, sometimes like $50 for my car or my home, and I just put it away. It's not my bank account because I can't be trusted. If money is in my bank account, I put it away. And for example, I went to go get my car repaired, and I knew that was going to be about $600 because I called and asked them. and I took out $600 in cash, and I took it with me, and I went there, and they said, well, you need this, this, and this, and the other thing, and I was like, I only have $600. And I don't have a credit card. Like, I don't need to mess with that. I can't be trusted. But it's also like giving over $600 in cash is so, like, it's like I get like nervous doing it because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much money, and it is. But then I think of people who make like $10,000 a day trading. So like, we live in different worlds. It's a problem. And it's not like I love food. I do. Just like thinking of meals and cooking, I can't do it. I need to go take a nap. This has been fun and thoroughly unproductive. Maybe next week will be better.